Hi everybody, it's Ace. Welcome back to our fourth entry in the worst Pokemon by region. We're going with the Sinnoh decks. You say things have changed a bit. It's because I realized while I was editing this one, I messed up in the intro, so here we are with another one. Regardless, hopefully you enjoy. If you haven't seen the other bits of our list from Gens 1 through 3, you can check them out in the playlist below. So without further ado, let's get started with number 5. Serious though. Number 5, worst Pokemon goes to Badoo. Badoo just. It's a similar problem to my whole thing with Sunkern back in Gen 2. It's basically just like a seed almost, where it's just really frail, weak, and not as cool looking. Like, it's something the all the gens have a problem with at some point. Really, they have like let's a baby form of an okay Pokemon, or and I'm just not here for it. Like, I love when it eventually evolves into Roserade, but I can honestly do without the Badoo part, especially because you need to be max hap. We need to be a good happiest in order to evolve to Roselia. Like, just catch a Roselia and just cut this whole bit out. So I would love to just be like, get out of here and move forward, you know. But it just keeps happening every gens. Anyway, on to the next one, which we have number 4, which, again, Happiny. Happiny, again, similar problem as I stated before, another set of baby Pokemon, which didn't ask for type thing. Like, the evolved form's okay, it has its uses, and it's very bulky, but Happiny I could do without, and plus, my hate also comes from the fact that it killed my fucking Dragonite in one hit during my recent Nuzlocke, which I just am not gonna let that go. So it just gets another demerit on the old hate train, which won't pass up anytime soon. Next, we got number 3, which is Abomasnow. Now, this one hurts because I'm like, it looks cool, and that's fine and all, but it's not really enough. It One of the main problems I have with this is its ability, Snow Warning, which basically just causes hail. And since the stats of hail damages both sides, unless you're an ice Pokemon, it's a real problem because you're gonna end up hurting your own team if Abomasnow dies in battle, which it will because it's weak to fire, fighting, poison, bug, rock, steel. So it's got a lot of weaknesses to just get beat up with. So it's one of those issues where it's like it looks cool, but the weaknesses and the abilities it's stuck with kind of override it in my own opinion of how cool it is. So it's just gonna sadly fall to the wayside when I see it, you know, which is unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? The second Pokemon, our least favorite Sinnoh Pokemon, is Chatot. Honestly, I just don't like the design. It's just for me, it basically just looks like a parrot that has a fucking music note as its head. It just yeah. I didn't. I'm not a bird person as it is. And I mean in a real life sense. Like, I don't care for parrots. So this Pokemon for me is just like, yeah, boring. It's gonna sing me a song. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Goodbye. Like, be gone, bird. As Especially because there are other bird Pokemon available, mainly Staraptor, that just are better and look cooler. So Chadot's just kind of one of those like, yeah, goodbye. We'll we'll send you home to the the reject bird factory, not the good bird factory. So it's just not gonna be coming with. Oh well, it is what it is. And finally, number one on the old Pokemon list of worst Sinnoh Pokemon, Frostlass. This one's been just a long time of anger building up. See, Frostlass has a little interesting ability. Snow Cloak, which increases its evasion if there is hail. And most times, whenever Frostlass comes up, there's always someone who has a Pokemon that already cast hail, or maybe they taught it to him regardless. Meaning its evasion is going to already go through the roof, meaning your attacks aren't going to land, which is already annoying enough as it is. Then you add on Ominous Wind, and it's just going to be able to buff its stats if the buff increase works, and then you've got yourself a recipe for fucking disaster, as you can't land a hit on the damn thing because of hail, or it just omni boosts itself to be powerful enough to just wipe you off the face of the earth. And honestly, I can't fucking stand it. What are the amount of times in this gen I was getting mopped the floor with because Frostlass enters the field with hail. Will never cease to anger me to this day. Now, while it's not as bad these days because I'm not running into it as much, but just the amount of anger this give it me will never leave my side, which will always be why it's on my most hated Pokemon in all of Sinnoh. And there you have it. That's my list for my most hated Pokemon Sinnoh. What'd you think? Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you for part 5 as we go over the Unova region. Gonna be a lot of shit talking in that one. Just hope you're ready for it. And other than that, if you have any other Pokemon that you'd like to add to the Sinnoh's worst list, put them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys think, as Pokemon are vast, so you may have differing opinions from my own. So, until I see you guys for the next video, I've been Acescorcher. Thanks for being here. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.